If your dog has ever stepped in front of you, stared down a stranger, or subtly blocked someone from getting too close, you've probably wondered, is it just quirky behavior, or is your dog actually protecting you? The truth is, many dogs act like your personal security detail without you even realizing it. Some signals are obvious, but others are so subtle you could miss them for years. Today, we're breaking down the hidden ways your dog might be guarding you every single day, from quiet body language to instinctive moves you've never thought twice about. Number 1, the body block. It might look casual. Your dog steps forward, plants themselves in front of you, between you and everyone else. Make no mistake, this is no accident. Their paws are firm, weight steady, eyes tracking the figure ahead, ears angled toward every sound. They're not bristling or barking. They're a quiet wall, a living buffer between you and whatever's caught their attention. You might notice it on a walk when someone gets a little too close, at home when a guest steps into your space, or even in the park when an unfamiliar dog passes by. It's instinct, wrapped in confidence. I've got this, you stay behind me. They don't need words to make it clear. Their presence says it all. But protection isn't always about standing still. Sometimes it's about keeping the whole area in check. Number 2, the perimeter patrol. Before your dog relaxes, there's often a quiet routine, a slow, deliberate sweep of the surroundings. They trace the edges of the yard, pace the hallway, or make a loop around the living room before finally settling down. Every turn of the head, every pause, is a checkpoint. In a new place, their pace is slower, ears rotating to catch whispers of movement you'll never hear. This isn't aimless wandering, it's a security check. They're mapping the space, marking exits, and filing away every sound and scent. Only when they're satisfied that the fort is secure do they drop into rest mode, content that nothing will sneak past their watch. And if you've seen the sign that comes next, you know they're stepping into full-on guard mode. Number 3, the stranger stare down. It's a look you don't forget. Your dog locks eyes with someone approaching, their body leaning ever so slightly forward, weight evenly planted as if rooted to the ground. There's no trembling, no frantic shifting, only a steady, calculated focus that holds its ground. Their tail might be still, their breath measured, every muscle quietly primed for action, but not overreacting. This isn't fear. Fear jitters, flinches, retreats. This is measured confidence. The same presence you'd expect from a trained security guard sizing up a potential threat. You'll spot it on sidewalks, at your front gate, or when an unfamiliar figure steps into their space. The message is silent but unmistakable. I see you, and I'm ready if you try anything. But here's where it gets tricky. Sometimes what looks like protection isn't protection at all. Number 4, protection or possession. At first glance, both can look the same. A dog blocking someone, barking, or standing their ground. But the motive changes everything. True protection is calm, situational, and all about you. Their focus is on your safety, not on the toy in your hand or the bed they're lying on. Possessiveness, on the other hand, comes with tension, stiff posture, anxious energy, growling, and is often triggered by food, toys, or territory. The simplest way to tell? Notice the pattern. If it only happens when there's a resource at stake, it's possession. If it's only when someone approaches you, that's protection. A truly protective dog is guarding you, not the sandwich you're holding. And if you've ever wondered whether your dog could protect you without making a sound, you're about to find out. Number 5, silent protection. Not all guardians bark. Some simply move. A step forward, a subtle lean into your leg, a quiet shift to block someone's path. They don't growl, they don't lunge. Instead, they slip into place with quiet precision, exactly where they're needed most. It's the kind of protection that slips under the radar, because we expect drama, a booming bark or a show of teeth. But sometimes the most powerful protection is the quiet kind, like having a bodyguard who never says a word. You might notice it at a crowded cafe, during a busy walk, or even at home when a visitor wanders too close. No fanfare, no fuss. A quiet wall of protection, poised for the moment it's needed. But the biggest clue might happen when you're not even looking at your dog. Number 6, the threat scan. You're strolling along, lost in thought, but your dog is running a silent operation. Their ears swivel like radar dishes, eyes flick from person to person, their pace slowing slightly to assess. Every pause is a calculation. Where's the exit? What's moving? Who's getting too close? You'll see it most during walks in new neighborhoods, in parking lots at night, or anywhere unfamiliar sounds echo. Their radar is always on, logging exits, possible threats, and safe zones before you've even noticed the new smell in the air. It's vigilance without panic, instinct honed by a bond that tells them your safety matters most. And then there's the one sign that shows your dog is more than simply alert. They're emotionally invested in your safety. Number 7, emotional bond protection. Some dogs protect out of instinct, but the strongest, most unwavering guardianship comes from connection. Science has shown that the hormone oxytocin, the same bonding chemical that strengthens human relationships, also deepens the link between you and your dog. The closer that bond, the more likely they are to step in the moment something feels wrong. You might notice them drifting closer if your voice shakes, leaning their weight into you when you're upset, or shadowing your every step if your tone suddenly changes. It's more than instinct. It's chemistry and trust woven together. The stronger the bond, the stronger the shield. This kind of protection is personal, shaped by a deep understanding of your patterns, moods, and needs, because no one reads you better than they do. But is it possible for a dog to be too protective? Absolutely. Number 8, overprotective warning signs. Protection becomes a problem when it's constant, intense, and misplaced. If your dog barks at every passerby, blocks you from approaching anyone, or lunges at friendly faces, that's not balanced guardianship. It's overprotection. Often, it's rooted in insecurity or lack of social exposure, not true confidence. A balanced protector knows when to step up and when to stand down. Your role? Help them learn the difference. Use calm, controlled exposure to new people and situations, rewarding measured responses over aggressive ones. This teaches them that not every knock at the door or stranger on the sidewalk is a threat. With patience and consistency, you can turn overprotectiveness into steady, confident watchfulness. And finally, here's the sign that leaves no doubt your dog is protecting you. Number 9, the step forward move. It happens in an instant. A sound, a movement, something unfamiliar. Your dog shifts, stepping a pace ahead of you. Shoulders squared, body tall, eyes locked forward. No barking, no chaos. A clear instinctive move to place themselves between you and whatever's coming. Their breathing steadies, their weight centers, every muscle poised for the next moment. In that split second, they've chosen their position, front line. It's that quiet but powerful decision to be the wall between you and trouble, ready to act if needed. You might not even realize it's happened until you feel the absence of space in front of you, replaced by the steady, unwavering presence of your dog, a living shield fueled by loyalty and instinct. But here's the bonus most owners don't expect. Sleep position. Clue. Even when your dog is asleep, the guard never fully leaves their post. Some choose a spot facing the door, others wedge themselves between you and the nearest entryway. It's not random, it's strategy. Their body is positioned for quick response, ears tuned for the faintest sound. In their mind, rest doesn't mean off-duty. Some dogs clock in for the night shift without ever setting an alarm, keeping watch over their pack until morning. It's a reminder that, for them, protection is a 24/7 job, and you're the reason they take it so seriously. Protection can be loud or silent, obvious or almost invisible, but at its heart, it comes from the same place: love and trust. Every lean, every stare, every quiet shift in position is their way of telling you, you're safe with me. Once you start noticing these signs, you'll realize your dog has been speaking this language all along, in the park, on walks, even while you sleep. The more you understand your dog's signals, the more clearly you'll see how deep their loyalty runs. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment with your dog's most protective moment. And don't forget to subscribe for more decoding of your dog's secret behaviors.